Bobby Dirkens here. What a game last night. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. And no, I'm not talking about Marist going up and playing Georgetown and eventually winning 14-12 in a slugfest. Go Maristers, wherever the crap they are. Talking about Clemson taking themselves up to Louisville, Kentucky, stopping by the Louisville Slugger plant, getting a personalized Louisville Slugger, taking said Slugger down to the field, and beating up Papa John's. They did it. Oh, good grief. Well, I'm serious. Look, I love our coaching staff, and we wouldn't be anything that we are as a team without them. I mean, good grief. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's not sit here and just point a bunch of aimless fingers. But I will have to say that last week I thought they only showed up with 2 pages of the offensive playbook last week. I admit it. I'm just saying. I felt like they showed up with only 2 pages. But it's like they got the other 98 pages last night and royally opened it up. Started thumbing through that thing going, hey, we're going to beat these boys bad. Wow. I have never seen that many big plays in one Clemson ball game. I haven't. Maybe you have. Maybe you took some type of psychotic drug, laid there and saw things that only the mind can't even really process, but I haven't. Last night they pumped out more big plays than a redneck teenager pumping out trailer babies. Whew. And that's a lot of babies. Big play after big play after big play. The defense got in there, picked the ball off, ran it back for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson had 300 and something yards passing. I think 64 yards running the ball. Now, if you'd have told me, I'm being honest, he is talented, and I believe in our defense, but he is a very explosive player. If you'd have told me he would have come out of that game with less than 100 yards rushing, I'd have told you need to stop smoking meth. It was going to happen. Our defense held him in check. Yes, I know he's trying to throw the ball more so he can show the NFL that he's quarterback. I get it. I understand. I'm not stupid. Don't make this personal. Don't make that. He did what he did last night. And our defense came out and did what they did. I'm telling you, they ripped his jockstrap off his body. They hit him so hard. Go Tigers. And I want to issue a public apology to Kelly Bryant. I thought preseason coming into it, you were a fantastic athlete. Really good, talented athlete. And our coaching staff, they're going to put the best man back there. But I thought they were being just a little too loyal to you. I hadn't really seen you throw the ball. And when you hear so much about the guys who's back up behind you, and then of course we know Jesus Christ is coming next year to play quarterback for us. All I'm saying is, we really didn't know that much, but let me tell you, Kelly, you showed this old redneck boy. Touch my redneck heart. And you threw the ball. Stop it, Bobby. You move me, okay? Last time I was that moved is when I found out that Hank Williams Jr. is coming back to do Monday Night Football music. That's big. But anyway, you played great. Kelly Bryant is the man. And the guy's fast and he's strong and he's throwing the ball at 500 miles per hour, hitting people. And I just also want to say this too. Ray McCloud coming out of high school, they said you're going to be producing big plays. Now, you've produced some big plays. But this is your coming out party, son. You coming out there running all around, making us dizzy, you're zigzagging back and forth. You're outrunning everybody. Your hair looks nice and fluffy. I wish I had hair like that. Sweeney last night went to the middle of the field and took a dump on live national television. Crapped all over that thing. Had a little bit of the dysentery. For those of you who don't know what dysentery is, what rock were you raised under? It's diarrhea. It's just got flowing out. There was one time I got the dysentery and run my truck seats. That's how bad it is. And he did it last night. I can't. And then our defense, I know everybody's going to get mad at me and you're going to say, don't say this about that. Our defense is way better than last year's. I can't believe it. they're way better than last year's. It's like saying, okay, we're going to trade in a Corvette for a Porsche. And you got it. We're losing this Corvette, and then all of a sudden a Porsche shows up. Well, Christy Brinkley in it, back in 1985, winking at you and such. Whew. Well, all I got to say is good luck to Boston College next week. Boston College played poor, and they were playing their best yesterday, and it was still poor, and they ended up losing to Notre Dame. A couple of weeks ago, Wake Forest throttled Boston College. So unless Clemson dies on the field and the ball becomes live, Boston College will not beat them. And also, the big game against Vatech just got a little bit more interesting. It's Bobby Dirkens saying, don't be a douche and don't be a doubter. Clemson's back, baby, and they're going to make a run, and they're going to play Nick Saban, and they're going to give him the stomach ulcers that he deserves, and he's going to be sitting there crapping blood, and he's going to have his assistants mopping it up, and they're going to know not to backtalk him because he'll crap more blood just to spite them, but he knows what's going to happen. Atlanta, Georgia, down there in that brand new Mercedes-Benz Stadium, they built it, and Alabama thinks they built it just for them to play their first game, the SEC championship, and the national championship for them. Oh, but I'm going to tell you, there will be frost crystals on the halls of Hades because Clemson is coming down there and they're going to beat your tail for a second year in a row. This is Bobby Dirkens saying, I want to hit somebody. Bobby Dirkens.